All right, we are at 1575 Bradley Drive, December 16th, 2023. This is the clean out next to the water heater. There is another stack that way, but historically we cleaned it and cambered it from this entrance. Okay. Now we'll zero it out here at the bottom of the stack. And here we go. We were called out because of a offset potentially at the city tap or the common tap connection. Cast iron right here looks pretty good. Here's us join the other stack. Alright, so here's the cast to clay connection at about 14 feet. We do have root intrusion here. We didn't hydrojet, somebody else hydrojetted, and then I cleaned this line with a cable a couple months ago. Here's some more root intrusion around we call it 18 feet. See any roots there. Got a little bit of a root intrusion here. It kind of looks like an offset. It might not be a true one. It might just be just a little bit of separation from the roots in there. This is why we clean it yearly. Probably recommend cleaning it twice a year due to the amount of root intrusion. We have about 4 or 5 spots. I will put all this in the sewer report as well. Maybe some super minor root intrusion there, not hard to tell. Looks good there. A little bit there. These are all pretty minor intrusions, but since there's so many of them, we want to make sure we're cleaning this pretty often to prevent any offsets or cracks happening. So some more there at what appears to be 39 feet. And here we're about to go to the end of the line. We're about to dip into it. So this is the area in question. Well, I'm sorry, that was a turn, and we're about to see that here in just a second. Here we are. We have like a small connection piece, and then we drop down into the city. There's city connection right there. So the problem that was perceived was to be an offset. We do see some root intrusion on the right side. This offset is pretty minor in comparison to what we were told on arrival, which was 2 inch of an offset, which would be pretty bad. The reason why we don't deem this to be too terrible of an offset is, one, it does drop down the city connection. Sometimes it does look weird on camera. However, my 4-inch knives, I use 2 of them. This is a 4-inch line, so my 4-inch blades go through here relatively easy, which makes maintaining it pretty easy in comparison to what the offset could be if it was indeed 2 inches. So I talked to my supervisor, Mitch, as well. I just wanted to ping pong ideas back and forth. And this is not something that we deem to be completely necessary to fix. Will it get worse over time? Potentially, especially if maintenance is omitted. If there's no maintenance going on, it could get worse in a few years. But if you're maintaining this line, this offset could probably last you quite a while. Could it be fixed? Yeah. Should it be fixed? Maybe, but at this point, she's not had backups for years. We're maintaining this point. The running of the line seems to be relatively easy in comparison to some of the other offsets I've had to deal with. So I don't even see this being more than a 1/2 inch offset at most. I think it's more just kind of an illusion from root intrusion, which is still not too bad, but definitely wants to get maintenance. So my official recommendation with with the help of my supervisor is that we will continue cleaning this line, maybe do it more frequently to keep it lasting longer. Maybe every few years or so, recamera it, make sure nothing's gotten worse. However, when we're cabling the line, we can kind of tell when there's a problem. And since I'm the one doing it every time, I'll tell if there's something that's been worse from 1 year to the next, or 6 months, or whatever the time frame may be. So right here, we're seeing what was said to be an offset. I don't think it's nearly as bad as they were making it out to be. As you see, there's a little water pooling there. That's kind of common, but you don't see debris there. You know, that debris right there is in the city. It might not even be from us. So, my name's Caleb. If there's any other questions, I will fill out a sewer report in addition to the summary on the invoice. And this video will be forwarded to them. However, if they decide to go through with fixing this, I heard they were going to fix the pavement next year in the parking lot. It might not be a bad idea to go ahead and just get that part fixed if we're already there. But that's going to be in the ballpark of the HOA that decide to do that. Any questions, again, refer to the report. My name is Caleb. You have a wonderful day.